Welcome to the Hillbilly RV channel. Man, I got a good one for you today. This Coleman pop-up, Coleman, is pretty close to 30 years old. I'm pretty sure that's what the customer told me. It's a early to mid 80s model. Guys had it, I think, since brand new. It's been out west at least twice, I'm pretty sure he told me. And his daughter wants to go out west in it again. Probably she went as a kid and she wants to do it again. So he brought me the pop-up and wanted me to just kind of go over it, look it over real good, go through the wheel bearings, change a tongue jack, and some odds and ends, fix some wiring here on the tongue for the taillights. And just see if it was, if I thought it was okay to take it out west. That's kind of a loaded question there. Get these phones out of my pocket. Gosh, they weigh me down. How many out there are lucky enough to have 2 cell phones? I'm a lucky feller. You know, everybody's got one, but I get 2. How many of you out there have 3 or more that you have to keep up with? Man. Yes, wiring. He's got a different truck. He tried to plug, it's just got a 4-way flat on it. No brakes or anything on the trailer. And it was not compatible with his truck. His truck had a 4-way flat, but it was just different. It wouldn't take this one. So he stuck something on there temporary, so we're gonna do it a little bit better. We're gonna go through the wheel bearings. That's gonna be a whole separate video because I wanna show you how I think is the proper way to go through your wheel bearings on a trailer, whether it's a utility trailer, a pop-up, your big 5th wheel, whatever it is. This is, if it has grease, you know, greased bearings, this is gonna be the way to do it. But all I want to do today is we're gonna raise the old girl up, take a look under her undercarriage, see how she's held up for pretty close to 3 decades. So yeah, let's get her up so we're gonna see. All right, we got her up where we see what's going on underneath, and oh my goodness, Hillbilly, what's he doing under this old girl? You ever seen him smile quite that big? He looks like a happy feller. Yeah, let's get him out of here. I'll put him in my pocket. Put him where my cell phones go. Yeah, all in all, it looks pretty good under here. The cables, you can't see, they're out of frame, but it's got 4 cables. Comes out of a whiffle tree back there. And looked at the cables, they don't look like they're rusted or frayed, so that's good. Now the rollers, it's got rollers, you know, it's got several rollers under here. Let's see if I can show you one. Let me go get a light. There are pulleys. There's one on each corner. There's a couple right up here above you where you can't see. So there's some out here also on the end of these, where the end of the arms come down. Right here, you still can't see. The pulleys look really rusty, all hid behind cobwebs and everything. Now those little pulleys that the cables run through, they actually have a roller bearing inside of them, but that roller bearing is not captured. They had grease in them from the factory, but if you pull that pin and pull that pulley out, you're going to lose bearings. So we're not gonna do that. I will shoot a little bit of lubrication up there, wet lubrication. I will try to keep it to a minimum because I just don't want something to collect dirt. But I think those pulleys, especially these 4 back here, need some lubrication. Yeah, because every time this thing's been pulled in the rain or anything, these have been getting wet. If there's salt on the road, they've been corroding. So we will shoot a little bit of lubrication. Don't know what yet, something wet, maybe a Crown product. But yeah, all in all, it looks pretty good under here. The frame looks solid. It's not really rusty, just surface rust. I did shake the wheels just to see what they felt like. I'll show you on this side. And yeah, sound good. They're not loose. The bearings aren't loose. So yeah, we're just gonna take those apart, inspect them thoroughly, clean them thoroughly, re-grease, and put back together. Like I say, that will be a separate video. So yeah, let's get this thing down a little bit. What I will show you today is changing the tongue jack on this. I hope, well, let me just show you. I don't really know why. I guess it's just because they're light and you can roll them around. Pop-ups and boats, they always put a wheeled jack on them, which is okay until you unhook your vehicle and you're on a little slope. You better have the wheels chock or you better be hanging on to it. What's wrong with this one? It don't. It's had a failure internally. The swivel part works fine, but there's a C-clip back here that holds this part to the frame. I hope that the jack that I ordered has the same setup here, the same diameters. We'll just pop that C-clip off, throw the new jack on there, and bada bing, bada boom, we're done. But if it's different, we may have to cut this old bracket off the frame because it's welded on the frame, weld a new one on, or actually the one I got is supposed to be a bolt on. But let me go get it out of the box, and let's see what it looks like. This right here, looking in the catalog of my suppliers, look like as close as I could get. I can't tell for sure if it's right configuration or not. We're gonna find out here real soon. No matter what, we're gonna use it. So let's get this box open. Okay. Ooh, nice big old wheel. Man, it's like a 6-inch wheel, or maybe more. Nice. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, it's nothing like the old one. Okay. We're going to either end up welding that on or bolting it on. So like I said, there's a big old C-clip right here that I need to try. It's pretty rusty. I need to try and get that broke loose. So since we know we're not saving it, let's go this route. Okay, it's fucking loose. Oh yeah, piece of cake. There we are. There's C-clip. Oh, yeah, we're gonna have to at least take a lot of that off. Yeah, and then we can yeah, we're gonna have to cut some of this off, and then yeah, get this out of the way, and then I think we can probably put maybe 3 bolts in here and then 2 over here. I mean, that'll more than hold it. So pop the back, I can actually lift the tongue up by myself. So it ain't that heavy. Heck, we might just get 4 bolts in it, call it good. But if we get 5, we'll do that. So let me get a grinder. Just going to use an angle grinder and cut that off. And just the circle part, I'm gonna leave the flat part. Let me get that cut off and then we'll be right back. Drilled a hole down here, use the long bolts that came with the jack to go through this channel. And there's a heavy metal plate on the back side, so that's good. We'll just snug that up though, we won't go crazy. And then this top one just went through that plate that the old jack was mounted to. So we'll do that again on this side over here. And tighten this sucker up, put the wheel on it, put the hand on it. It's done deal. And if you don't know how to drill holes in metal, I guess I'll show you a little bit. Snug those up real quick. I'd say quite a few of you know that I tried my best to get a sponsorship out of Milwaukee, and them guys wouldn't even return my call, my emails, or nothing. So I think they missed a golden opportunity. That's what I think. I still use their tools. I just don't talk about them too much. Not like I would be if they were paying me. So yeah, we got 2 bolts. We're just gonna put 4 bolts in it. Got those 2 snugged up. Drill 2 more holes over here. We're gonna put spacers. Well, that ain't gonna work, is it? Okay. Maybe these brackets will work as a spacer. Oh, yep, think so. Yeah, we're probably gonna do that. That's a pretty good spacer. That and a washer. Nope, that's gonna be perfect. But that's what those are for. So we're gonna drill a hole here and put this bracket in there, and we'll stick a bolt up here. It'll be just kind of there, but it'll have 4 bolts in it. I mean, it's like I say, I can lift this tongue of this camper. I lifted it on off my truck by myself because the jack don't work, so it don't weigh much. So let me get my other holes drilled, and then we'll be back. She's all bolted up. Put the finished touches on it. Nice. All right, that's gonna be it on this video. I am gonna fix this wiring, but I mean, he wired it correctly. He wired this new plug on instead of this one, and he used Scotch locks, blue Scotch locks. I'm just gonna cut the old one off and put this one on with some heat shrink butt connectors. But yeah, that's all there is to this. She works like a champ. Of course, you have to hold the wheel, because if it rotates, it's not jacking it up or down. So that's always weird. You got to put your foot against it or something to keep it from rotating. But yeah, that's gonna be it on this one. Don't y'all rotate? Get down in that comment section. Leave me a comment, a criticism, concern, and then we will be back to pack the wheel bearings. Not only pack them, but we're gonna do it right. So y'all can look forward to that. We'll see you next time.